We've got Sam Riley, the CEO of Ansarada, on the show. And Ansarada is a company helping PE and VC firms, large corporations, small companies, their advisors and everything in between manage their business critical events such as IPOs and merger and acquisitions, funding, property management, etc. And Ansarada has over 35 million in revenue and harnesses the power of artificial intelligence to apply data and learnings over 20k deals taking place on its platform to predict the outcome of deals. And they're also working with big names such as Google, JP Morgan, Deloitte, Minister Allison, Sony, Pivotal and so many other big names. However, as many of you know, I do get frustrated with the modern way of judging everyone by their success right now, because everyone wants to be Ed Sheeran, LeBron, or Beyonce, as Gary Vaynerchuk always says. Very seldom do we hear about those 10 years of getting up at 5 a.m. every morning with little or no reward and nothing but challenges to overcome. This is where the real value is, and this is where the winning is done. And Sam from Ansarada is a born entrepreneur, and he started out by buying and selling light bulbs for just a small profit to his neighbours at age only 7. And then he progressed to organising neighbourhood car washes as a teenager in Australia's Blue Mountains. And from there he began bootstrapping Ansarada from the ground up to the 200 plus person international company that it is today. It really is a fantastic story that, yes, has got technology, but it captures the entrepreneurial spirit of what I try and bring to this show. So if you're a startup founder or whatever you're doing in life and you enjoy learning from other people's stories and other people's challenges, buckle up and hold on tight, because today I'm going to beam your ears all the way to Australia so we can speak with Sam Riley from Ansarada. So a massive warm welcome to the show, Sam. Can you tell the listeners a little about who you are and what you do?
Yeah, my name's Sam Riley. I'm the CEO and one of the founders of a company called Ansarada. And the name Ansarada, there's another 3 co-founders, and there's Andrew, Sam, Rachel and Daphne, so it's their first 2 letters. And we run a B2B SaaS platform company, and we've been running a business for 12 years, and we help people prepare for and execute critical events like mergers and acquisitions or raising capital. But over the last couple of years we've expanded on that and sort of innovated a lot and sort of help businesses be aware of some of those risks and opportunities that they discover during an M&A deal and during a cap raise, but rather than discover it then and kind of react to it, they can get on the front foot and use that knowledge and insight to improve their business today and perform better and win.
And you've been on an incredible journey. I mean, you built Ansarada from the ground up to a 200-plus person international company that it is today. But before we delve into that and the technology that you're leveraging to make it a success, I want to spend just a few minutes on your inspirational backstory, because you are a born entrepreneur. So can you tell me a little bit more about your journey that began by buying and selling light bulbs for a small profit to your neighbours at the age of only 7, to organising neighbourhood car washes as a teenager in Australia's Blue Mountains, to actually bootstrapping Ansarada from the ground up to that company that it is today? I mean, because it's a fantastic startup story, isn't it, for anybody listening, and the hustle that you've got there. It reminds me of Gary Vaynerchuk, where he always talks about selling baseball cards at car boots, and something that he still does today.
Yeah, well, it's funny, however, if you're born a certain way and you've been gifted with certain skills or talents, like you only know yourself as how you are, and then other people think that's really amazing. Like my daughter is phenomenal in her music ability in playing the piano, and I can't even play like a triangle in time. So, I'm really amazed at that, because I just have no gifting there at all. But yes, I remember my mother tells stories about when I was in kindergarten, and they gave us a simple commerce exercise where, you had to buy some lollies for 50 cents and then sell a bag of them for $1, and no one in the class could do it because the kindergarten kids, $1 was a lot of money then, and no one wanted to pay it. But what I did was open the bag, and there were 10 lollies, and I sold them for 10 cents each, and people could afford 10 cents, and I ended up selling them anyway, and I was the only person that did that. So I don't know, I just always, if there was a barrier, or I just thought, well, what could what could be done here. And so I did stuff like that. And my father ran his own business for all of my life, that growing up around that. And I think, you know, one of the things that influences us is our father's effect on us. And, you know, I remember I never really got much praise from Dad, except if you were doing something to do with the business. So it was kind of like to get Dad's attention and recognition. You know, if you helped him balance his general ledger or did some cash reconciliations or helped with some banking or just something with the business or anything, you know, you learnt that that's where recognition and praise comes from. So I think maybe subconsciously that influences some of your thinking.